So how you start next year has a lot to do with your actions over the course of the next 1 to 2 weeks. We know that most current sellers have already made plans to get their home onto the market before Santa arrives. If you haven't, however, what we found is if you really want to be sure about where you're going in 2021, you've got really 2 or so weeks to get ready, photographed, and on the market in time to be sold before the end of the year. Otherwise, you best be planning ahead to make a bit of a strategic early advantage for 2021. So consider that it's the 1st to 2nd week of November currently. To book photos, prepare your ad copy, and lock in your auction date takes around a 3 to 4 day turnaround, leaving us with a final selection of sale dates for mid to late December. Then yes, jingle bells, Santa will be arriving and it's Christmas time, where the market naturally takes a 2-week breather. If you plan to be sold this side of the next 365 days, well then we strongly recommend to reach out today so we can assist. If not, next year is going to be your best bet. Make sure you pay extra attention if that's the case with what we're going to cover off on next. So at C+M Residential, when we discuss the planning around selling your home, we really break it into 1 of 2 distinct stages. The first one being our pre-market and the second stage being our on-market. Now on the left-hand side of the line, this is our pre-market phase, and on the right-hand side of the middle line is our on-market phase. Ultimately, what happens in December is at that point, no new properties come to market yet. However, almost every weekend through to Christmas, it's jam-packed with auctions every single weekend. So what happens to all those buyers that miss out and have already sold, are cashed up, and are ready and eager to buy? Well, that's where our pre-market plan comes into life, and it can be an opportunistic time for sellers to take advantage of. So if you were planning on launching in 2021, what we do is we arrange your photos, floor plans, ad copy, and get your Section 32 prepared this year. The advantage of that is we then have your property ready that we can mention to those particular buyers early before we actually launch next year. We only have the property listing available to view on our eView exclusive tab on our website, so that it isn't overexposed. What happens then is when someone who has just missed out on 2, 3, or even 4 homes in a row and is red hot ready to buy and has that sense of urgency, and we feel like your home could be the perfect match for them, it's got that exclusivity about it when it's not quite available to everyone. And if they love it when we walk them through, the prospective buyer will be prepared to pay a premium price in order to secure the right home for them and their family and make sure they don't miss out again and again. For you, the owner, there's also some inherent advantage in being able to save some significant time and marketing costs, minimize weeks on end of multiple inspections, and cleaning and tidying and preparing your home, and achieve a great result before the new year comes around, so you can really start planning your very next best year yet. To give you an idea of how well this works, well, last December, we actually had 17 homes prepared with this above plan. 11 of those sold pre-market prior to Christmas. So if you'd like to book in a time to discuss what your options may be, just reach out any way you like how, or simply go to the URL on screen now and leave your request. Until we speak next, wishing you all the very best and positive summer vibes ahead. Melbourne truly is starting to reopen. Stay safe, stay well, and as we always say, go buy some property.